And then looking left right here, ladies. Let's get two of you over here.
Stay where you are and swivel. And then one more. Stay where you are, but don't swivel.
There you go. Right here, ladies. Beautiful. One more here. Last one. That's right. Right here. Thank you so much. Legs up top. Legs up right on the top. Legs up top to the right. And break one more. Like if you can turn a little this way.
I'm supporting the Child Rescue Coalition, and they are the only proactive tool helping to stop child pornography, because 10% of children that are abused, that's the only percentage of children that actually come forward. So unless we have a proactive tool, it's very hard to stop these predators and to protect these children. So it's really important for me to be here today and to use this platform to speak for these kids who don't speak for themselves or can't because they're toddlers or infants, and it's just devastating. And I'm just so grateful to Variety and Karma and everybody here to be shining light on this issue. But it's also, as a mother, I sort of avoided finding out what really happens, because child pornography, you have an idea in your mind, but you don't want to know what actually happens because it's too painful. But I'm going to talk about that today, because if these children experience it, the least they deserve is for us to know what they're experiencing. You know, how else are we supposed to feel affected enough to want to fight for them every moment of the day? And this, of course, it haunts me when I'm with my daughters, but it's also important that it haunts me, because it makes me do something about it.
And this way,
Stay where you are.
stay right there. We don't want you off the background. Great. And right here, Jessica. Straight right next to her.
And Jessica, eye contact right here.
One more smile here, dear. One more smile here, please.
Can I get some? Can I get some?
I wouldn't be where I am today without access to sex education and birth control. I grew up very poor. I'm the first person in my family to go to college. My mother and my grandmother had children when they were in high school because they didn't have access to sex education or really understand what all that was. And they made a lot of sacrifices in their lives for their children. And I'm an example of what sex education can do for someone that grew up without money. So I'm very happy to support an organization that gives so much support to low-income women.
That's like the money side.
Yeah, I think what's exciting to me is, you know, over the past few years there's been a lot of talk about inequality and wage gap and women's health care. But what makes me very happy is that talk is being put into action. So now, instead of just complaining about the way things are, people are now looking at themselves and saying, what am I doing to create change in this world? And they're actually stepping forward, and in doing so they realize, by speaking out, usually your employer agrees with you. You know, we're just stuck in some old-fashioned way of being, and we need to step out of it first.
She's feeling good, feeling a little heavy because it's two of them, but she looks beautiful and she's very, very happy and blessed.
And this way.